9.
Yeah.
9 people.
But we're just gonna. It's fast. I think we should just start, right?
Yeah, we can start whenever you're ready, Mark.
All right. I think we're gonna kick it off. Here we are with Dre and Jay for the GOMSC Turkey Bowl draft. How are you doing, Jay?
Doing well.
Yeah, very good, very good. Well, first, before we start with anything, we'd like to welcome all the participants and particularly want to hear from anybody that is online but injured. And so we need to know if we pick them if they are injured or not. And as Stefan Delan pointed out, there's a fine line between sucking and injured, but meaning if you really can't play, we need to hear about that now. Either say it out loud now or put it in the chat, one of the two. All right, we're not going to waste too much time because we suck enough to not see a difference between injured or not. So what I wanted to do is quickly, Jamie and myself had a long history in soccer, and we just wanted to quickly run through a few historical episodes. Jamie,
yes.
You okay with that?
References.
All right. Producer, could we see the first picture that we had? Or whatever you want to do. So that's you, Jamie. Want to say anything about this?
This is Andre freaking Longpants Belog, FC Grafton. Most notable fact, broken opponent's leg who actually wore shin guards. Longpants Belog did not, as shown here, wear during warm-up. The gentleman's name whose legs he broke was a fellow from England called Claude von Hartkock.
Actually, he had German parents, but he did play in the English league. That is correct.
Excellent.
And he was a pussy. Anyway, to the next part, because I really want to, a lot of people don't know this, but it's very important. We have Jaime Duarte sitting next to me. He has different names, but he had to, and you'll understand why when we talk to you. Played for FC Laredo, grand season, transferred to Mexico CF on his top of his career. But then there was a big issue and involved chickens and donkeys and some gambling, I believe, Jaime.
Correct.
You had to leave the country, flee, change your name. And the last part that I want to mention is about the part that he played in Ireland, I believe it is, because officially that's where you want to stand up and show the crowd what you have to show?
Go to the next
okay. Can you go to the next one, producer? Producer MT. Here we have finally the hair is back. I see you've grown it. Seamus O'Dwyer, and I mean the crowd loved him. He played like shit, but he went in both, legs blazing, and most penalized player, I believe, in that year, right? In that.
Correct.
Very good. So anyway, he did date the donkey, John, but it was very short, and I believe he cheated on the donkey. So. Next, we are going to welcome the captain's team. Can we bring in the captain's team? I forgot my headset.
Oh, nobody can
There we
hear
go.
you.
Oh, no.
We're going to gather up.
Can you repeat all that?
All right. So we've
After
got
the gathering up,
yeah, we've got the captain's team.
you're socially distant, sort of, with beer.
Guy. Okay, very good. We are going to run this as follows. We have 4 teams, and we're going to every captain will have their pick. I believe is it the fat tires,
Keepers.
the real fat tires, is first pick. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Keepers.
Keepers. Oh, the keepers are assigned to the teams already.
Should we share that?
We will see it with there on the first of the list.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can pull
Thank
up
you.
all 4.
Just grab another sip. Okay, there we go. So these are the 4 teams. We got Real Fat Tires with goalie Travis Coleman. We've got the FCIPA with Brian Germain. We've got Real Hoppies with Georgie Nesev. And we've got the Juice Crease with Jeff Walton. Jeff, we know you're coming back from a big injury. You looked great 2 weeks ago, but I know that we might need some help in that team from a goalie perspective, if at all possible. No pressure, Dean. So with that being said, we'll go to the first pick, and that is Captain Jim on the clock. He's got a minute, and so Jim, what's it going to be?
This is a tough one. I've only had about a week to think about this, and it's not easy. When you get to be my age, trying to pick a teammate, it's just not going to work that easy. So I've been, thinking about rubbing the fat tire a little bit and thinking about what's best for me.
10
I think
seconds.
what's me is to go with my namesake, so I'm going to go with Jim Kennedy.
All right, first draft pick, Jim Kennedy. Jim, you can thank your family and everybody you love. So we're gonna grab him and put him on the roster for the Real Fat Tires.
He didn't fuck that up.
No, I know. He did not F that up. Next pick is, there we go. Mitul, captain of the Real Hoppies. Mitul, you are up.
Yeah, I think like Jim said, I've only had a week to think about it, and I'm just looking at the board right now. So I think Jim actually took my pick. So, so I'm going to go with Sir Andre.
Oh,
That's Dre.
that's
That's
great.
right.
Dr. Dre's back in town. Very good, very good. All right. Glad to be on your team and glad to have Georgie in goal, Mitul.
Except the guy's always injured.
All right, we've got next on the mic is my man Stefan. With FCIPA, he's ready to go. With
Yes,
Brian
after-
Jimmy in goal.
Yep, so I don't need to pick any defenders whatsoever. It's all strikers, baby. We're going after doing some private investigating, snooping through his windows. He's looking pretty healthy, so Mr. Mark McCormick.
Oh,
He's going for offense.
I hear a sigh in the rooms
That
at
was a
home.
heavy sigh.
That was a heavy sigh. But he's taken,
That's a
ladies.
solid pick.
Okay, solid pick. Very good. Mark McCormick on the IPA roster. Looking strong there with Brian Germain and
It's a good thing he never died. He wouldn't have made the first round.
finally for the juice.
All right.
We've got Dean. Dean, what's going on?
I've been agonizing over this pick too. I've been thinking about it and I didn't know what to do. I had it down to 2 people and I've been up all week thinking about it. So I thought it was
brother.
yeah, that was not it. So I'm going to pick between Doug Brown and I just found out tonight that Paul Smith is not in. So I threw it off. I was going back and forth. I was about ready to flip a coin on it, but since Paulie's out tonight, I'm going to go with Doug Brown.
Good pick. Doug, solid pick on the Juice Freaks roster.
Are we doing snake?
Oh, I'm going again.
Oh, we're doing snake. Okay.
No, we're
Nope.
we're not doing snake.
No
Not-
snake.
not-
Jimmy's up.
Not yet, anyway.
Jim, you're up.
Jim, you're up.
Wait a second here.
We're gonna snake it after this round, I think. Depends on how Jim does.
We'll see. We might throw that in.
Wait, are we snaking or no snake?
No, you're up,
No,
Jim.
you're
You're
up,
up.
Jim.
I'm up?
You're
You
up.
are back home from Schitt's Creek.
No issues with me. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this approach, but, so am I on the clock?
You're on the clock starting.
Oh, damn it. All right, well, because
Clock starting 45 seconds ago.
you're much like Dean. I've been up all week, but for different reasons. Diarrhea. Yeah, different reasons. Look, one of the things we got our judges here to keep us honest, and I got to say, one of the judges keeps slipping 20s in my pocket ever since I picked Jim Kennedy, so I'm going to go with Alan Reyes.
That was supposed to be my snake pick.
Who was that?
Alan.
No, it's
Oh, reload.
All
Hang on,
right.
Nicole, we got a tech issue.
we got technical issues.
Ruby, you're going to snake?
It doesn't matter anymore.
There we
All
go.
right,
All
Nicole,
right.
you're up.
And
Okay.
the real
Are you guys good?
Yep,
We're
we're
good.
good.
Guys? Okay. All right, with my second pick, I am going to pick Ryan Heidenthal.
There you go.
Very good.
Oh, you over the leg. Over the leg.
Man can run forever.
Well, we needed somebody healthy instead of old farts like Georgie and myself.
Yep. That's a non-broken player.
All right, next up is Stefan.
Stefan.
What are you guys watching on TV, by the way?
Is that PGA?
Yeah, we're watching golf. We know how to
Yeah, it
watch.
looks like it. Yeah,
Yeah.
You can sit down, Stefan. Yeah, perfect.
those are great buttons.
I'm all whacked out.
I gotta put the commentary score.
Okay, so
Oh yeah.
in a year where we lost one of the best guitarists of all time, Mr. Eddie Van Halen, I'm gonna have to take Mr. Kenny Susi.
There
as
you
my
go.
second.
There we go.
Good pick. Yeah, finish that.
All offense.
All right.
Let's get into it.
With my number 2, I'm going with Officer Elves.
Nice. I like that you have the card with it.
Get out of jail free.
There we go. Can you?
Oh, shit.
My ride home.
She's my right. Hey,
My ride home.
look at benefits.
All right. So far, we've got some interesting picks. Jaime, Jamie, Seamus.
Yes, no real screw ups yet.
Okay. Good. Good. What we would like to do is to spruce it up a little bit, and we're going to do a snake pick on this round.
Oh,
But Dean, you need to guzzle first.
Yeah. So it's back to.
Give me 1 sec.
Okay.
1 sec.
While we read the ticker, who did Jim Seminelli have to get the first selection of round one? It had to do with peanut butter. That's all we're saying. Anyway,
Hey, we call it a, it just happened to be a peanut butter body part dog incident. I'm not going to go any further than that.
this is a peanut butter free tournament. We're before we go back to the captain's pick. We're
All right.
technical adaptation done. The scroll bar should be in the captain's pick because you're up most of the time. Like good neighbors, Very Life is here. Oh my God, somebody's working for Very Life. Are we ready to go? Team Dean.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Juice freaks are up.
With
There we
my third pick, I'm going with Jim Thomas, Parking Lot Boy.
There we go, Jim Thomas.
Wow.
Shaping up nice for the juice freaks there. And then we do the, Stefan is back from his
Let's see those buttons again.
snake hunting. There we go.
I'm telling you, yeah.
I was going for the gym clusters. You screwed me up.
And Stefan's time's up.
Oh, sorry, Steph, you missed your pick.
So,
Steal of the draft.
it's
Oh,
done.
there you
We
go.
go. From Jim to everyone, is this Jim K or Jim T? Or who's the Jim on the chat? He's like, whose team am I on?
Oh, Jim Thomas is with
Jim Thomas is
it's
with
Juice
me.
Freaks. Jim Kennedy is
Jim
with me.
Kennedy is with, yeah.
We split the gyms.
Oh, okay, so Jim, you are on.
Jim
Kennedy's
Thomas, not
with-
Juice Freaks.
Yeah, Jim Kennedy is on.
Is he chosen?
He's with me.
Yes.
Jim K.
For Simonelli.
Yeah.
Yeah, the name
All right.
came up different. I wouldn't-
Matul is up now.
Matul, you're up.
All right,
Matul.
my pick.
Matul's up.
All right.
Need real hoppies. Time's counting. 30 seconds to go, Matul.
Yeah, right here.
Ah, Scotty goes.
To the left, Scotty Nowitzki.
Sleeper pick.
Oh, sleeper pick, young and healthy. I heard young, healthy, and horny, but who am I?
Young, healthy, producing children.
All right, so we go. Mike's Mobile, servicing grass and housewives since 1991. Very appropriate commentary on the side here. And there we go. I think it's Jim, right?
It
Jim.
is.
Jim.
It is.
Jim Sim.
Jim.
Yeah, I'm trying to get. All right,
Jim Sim, you got 2 picks here.
I get 2.
Get 2.
Oh, we're unsnaking or snaking. All right. So, I've seen this guy on the tennis courts for a while. I've seen him out playing. I can't guarantee his knee's going to hold up, but we're going to hope he can play a solid midfield with us. So I got Mr. Bob McLean.
Oh, nice. Oh, sorry, we gave you Mark.
Sorry, you got Mark Zemeckis. Sorry, Jim.
Who was it?
Bobby McQueen.
Bobby.
Bobby.
Can I go again?
Yeah.
I go get my, I have
You
no
go
look,
again,
I
you
forgot,
go again.
I have no memory.
You go
Yeah,
again.
yeah,
So
I'll
you
take
got.
All right, Jim loses that pick.
Next year, we're going to add some dollars, $10 for certain players. So if you
Yes.
would pick Marks and Bacos,
You get $10.
you'd get $10 to a good donation made by Marks and Bacos.
Yes. Yes.
He's first pick for $100.
I know.
All right,
Jim, we're right here.
Jim.
Jim,
Hey,
you're on the back.
All right, wait, I'm going again. So look, we got two sets of brothers on the team, and there's no doubt there's like a wide gap between the two brothers on both teams. So I'm going with the good Bouvier.
Oh!
oof, that hurt. I thought you were talking
Oh,
about
I'm
Garrett.
expecting a hard hit from the back from Brian. This is not going to work out well for me.
Don't worry, Brian's arguing with the ref right now.
Mitul, you're up.
Okay.
Jim's gonna
Going
out.
with the team that's gonna finish 80 minutes.
Hey, Matul. Oh, Michael Brown.
Mike Brown.
Michael Brown, okay.
Michael Brown.
Good pick.
Okay.
There we go. Stefan, next one. 3-6 his head visibly upset by the selection. Let the light person. You're so right, Jeff.
There he is.
I'm glad we got these four captains together. Clearly very organized and disciplined.
Listen,
Perfect.
this is what we're doing. Look, this is what we're doing here. We've got our own board up here.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks like Velcro.
Hang on.
Almost. Almost.
So take some time. Take some time. You know what doesn't take time?
Your
This
next
decision. Easy peasy.
pick.
Ah, the big
Ooh,
man.
Stevie.
My God.
We've got wheels on the clock now.
Steve Crash Heron.
My neighbor.
Very good. Steve's in there. And then we've got Dean. And after Dean, we take a quick break and we take a look at the teams, how far they are,
Yes.
Jamie, and we'll take a
Yeah,
take
we'll
a
do
peek
a
on
quick
that.
odds.
Juice Freaks pick running now.
Dean's clearly on the hopper.
All right. With my next pick, also in the house, Rob Terry.
Oh, sounds a little bit like backroom
Another
Yeah,
shenanigans.
There's
And
something,
Juice Freak.
something smells about this.
All right. And with my next pick, I am picking the other Bouvier.
Oh, Brian's in the house. Very good. And we're going to hold it. We're going to go to the teams. I want to see an overview, producer, MT producer.
Matul, we're gonna take a quick look at all the rosters.
Okay.
So we've got real fat tires so far with Travis Coleman in goal, with Jim Simonelli solid in the back, covered by Jim Kennedy for the yardage on the midfield. Alan Reyes for a midfield circle, not
The
more than
ropes.
that, just the circle itself. And then we've got Bobby Nees McLean and Phil Bouvier for the attack front, left and right, I heard.
That's a good looking roster.
There you go. Then we got FC IPA roster with Brian Germain holding the door closed. We hope there. Stefan Delon is not in the back. I heard with his FC Sicily background, he is all about strikers. Mark McCormack for the under 50s in there. Then we've got Ken Susi. I hear Ken Big Toe Susi.
Victo. Yep.
And then we've got Hung Trin and Steve Heron closing the gap for the GOMSC alumni. Then we've got Real Hoppies with Matul as the team captain, with Georgie not allowing one goal, Nesef. And then we've got yours truly. With that being said, we're over 150 years old, the three of us together. So we needed Ryan Hellenthal to get that age down. Scott is, I think, under 20, I believe.
Yep.
And we've got Mike down to shore it all up. Looking strong, the Real Hoppies, at least from all talk. Then we got Juice Freaks with Jeff Walton, solid in the goal, all the way back from an almost a Smith-like injury 2 years ago. Or 16 years ago, what was it? Then we've got Dean, Doug, who looks not a year over 21, or at least runs like he's 21, damn it. And then we got Mark Alves to keep everything covered and policing his way through with Jim Thomas, Rob Terry, and actually one of the better Bouviers, if I may say so.
This roster, all I see here is I see massive consumption and a ride home.
That it is very true. I also see backdoor shenanigans with Rob Terry.
Yes.
As the selection committee. But anyway, I think we can go back because we are. No, it's Stefan, I think, because Dean was the last one up.
Correct.
Stefan, you're up for your next pick.
Yes.
Let me do the cutback.
Picks are easy.
Trosky.
Bob Trost. Nice. Got Bob
Not
in there.
Trosty.
Bobby Trosty. Nice and toasty.
These are good rosters.
Yeah, good. They're lining up nice. So then finally we've got Matul. Your pick. If people think people tuning in later, you think what are they doing? They are actually to the table and checking out their picks there. There we go.
I'm taking a page from Jim's book, going with a tennis player.
There we go.
Nice.
People might not know it. His real name is Egbert
Egbert.
Utzen. Egbert Utzen. That's what we found out on the GoFundMe page. So anyway, Bert is in the. Bert is on the list. There
Solid
we go.
man.
Solid.
Bert.
I appreciate that.
Where's Peanut Butter Pete? I need Jim back on the. Jim, you're up.
Peanut butter.
Did anybody say peanut
I
butter?
am. Well, so
Who said
Who called?
peanut butter. You keep running. Who
right.
called peanut butter?
Yeah.
So again, keeping with the not one to cause family strife, I decided that I would also now go with the good Durazio as well for my team.
Finally, something you said.
Oh, by the way, Mickey, you have to stay in tonight, Derek. Just saying.
He's in lockdown. Jim.
All right.
Jim.
Jim S.
Jimmy. Peanut butter.
What do you need?
All right, sorry, peanut butter guy was away.
Yeah.
I'm back. It's all slathered. Okay, sticky fingers. Let's see. I'm gonna go with just off the top of my head. I have no idea. I'll just go with I'll take Dave Holtz.
There you go.
He's available, right?
Oh, yeah, you're good.
All right.
Are you taking?
Okay.
Yes, we go.
All right. I'm
Mark.
back on the board here. Mr. G. Geronimo.
I think. Okay. All right. G's on the list. There we go.
He's on the list.
You're killing me. That's what I wanted.
All right. Like taking a kicker in fantasy football.
There we go. FCIPA.
Finally take a defender, Big John Stud.
Johnny.
Coach your foes.
Johnny, wrecker of Byron Koshevos.
What happened?
I don't know.
Who was? Did anybody hear anything? Is it Byron whining or what happened?
Oh. Wait, Wicky's coming. His team's coming.
Hey, is Scott Franco healthy?
Who?
Scott, are you online? Can you run?
Scott Francolini. Yeah, Scott said he was injured or didn't feel well 2 weeks ago, but he might be totally ready to go. I think Bezat had.
Yeah, might be.
Bezat had some hamstrings. Put in the chat if you're good to go, Bezat and Scott, because I think we're a little bit hesitant on that side. A bunch of COVID isolating hacks must have put this production together. You're so right, Jeff. And the biggest COVID person of all is running the ticker. All right, so who's next? Who was Matul, right? Who's next?
80%.
80%.
No, it was D.
Byron got hurt playing against a team from Kosovo a couple of weeks ago in his 35 league. Ah, okay. So he was blaming you about it. Yeah.
No, we're blaming him.
Oh, it's not Kosovo's. It's from Kosovo.
And Pisa is 80%.
All right. Thanks, John, for the update.
With my next pick, I'm going with Georgie.
There we go. All right. Briand is followed by Georgie Stifo. Georgie Stifo, very good. Stifo. Okay, sorry, George Stifo.
Stefo.
Yeah, but Stifo sounds like a Premier League player. Stifo number 9.
I'm gonna take.
Oh,
I'm gonna
that's
take
a good
shot
pick.
here.
Steve Crash Dickman.
With Dickey.
You're so
All right.
Okay,
Come on,
thank you.
Dickey, come through.
You got George Stifo twice, or we got?
Hold on, Brett Vermalo, you must be right at home then.
Something for you, Brett. Yeah. So who do we have? Who was the last one he picked?
George, and then Steve Dickman.
Steve Dickman.
Yeah.
All right.
Andre,
Yes, Stefan.
Andre, are players allowed to swear during the game?
Yes,
They are allowed to swear, but only with a mouth mask on.
it's
All right,
encouraged.
Chris, then I could take Chris.
You mean Chris fuck me Schoenhof?
Yeah, just as long as Chris is okay.
Okay. Yep. that's fine.
No headers though.
No headers. True.
All righty. Need a little bit more scoring power here, so.
Scotty.
Scotty English.
Scotty.
All right. Add Scott English to the list.
You want Franco?
And then we've got Jimmy.
Oh, you want Scott?
Go with the Python.
I know.
We
So
got
he's.
two.
I can't do this two at a time.
Well, got his bedtime moved back.
What's it say?
You got
All right,
your bedtime moved back an hour. All right, so you got 2 picks.
All right, I'm back. So, yeah. So I'm pretty good when somebody says like, hey Jim, you suck. I can blame the other Jim, even though I know it won't be that way. It'll be about me. The other one is I got to be careful that is if they start making fun of Italians and either the Paisan on my team. So I'm gonna go with Scott.
Scott Francolini.
There you
Very
go.
good. Very good. And you got one more, Jim, because you're the snake.
Yeah. I can't think that far ahead.
Francolini's one of those picks that could win you the whole thing.
I see a few good ones out there. A few sleepers.
The mysterious Joe Hughes.
All right, so I can say I had to pay big money to Jim Thomas to become a captain here. Otherwise, I was going to be in jeopardy of being last or negative to last. So
I would have
it was either going to be myself or this other gentleman who were in fear of that. So I'm going to make sure it doesn't happen to him. Mr. Mark.
Mark, not last on Bacos. There we go.
The producer.
So what's that? $100 in your pocket, Jim? Anyway,
That's a big old jar of Skippy.
very good. So we got Jim adding Mark Zombekos to the line. Then we've got Real Fat Tires. We've got Real Hoppies. Yeah, it's Matul. Are you?
Okay.
All right, captain's make a decision.
All right.
With the last picks,
The
We
last
are
picks, we're
going
all
with-
picking together.
Oh, there you go.
here we go.
Hey,
Doesn't
Wait,
matter.
wait.
Who's?
So hold on. Who has Bezat?
Who does Matul have?
No. Bezat is by.
Oh, so we don't have last. I get it.
We
I
only
got Payson.
okay.
Jim Simmons.
I got you.
Okay. So Jeff Alford at the Real Hoppies.
Got it.
Hang on.
Veteran defense right here, Johnny and Bill, like this.
I got
Yeah, you
my
got it.
striker sweeper.
You do. You got it.
Hold on. We've got.
Where'd Joe go?
We control the board.
Yeah, we're starting the board in a second. Who's Freaks with the new guy, Joe?
You got Joe?
We have to
Yeah,
try?
Joe.
Check the last pick.
Joe Hughes
that's
is on
all right.
Juice Freaks.
Joe Hughes is on Juice Freaks, and
Joe Hughes is on Who's Freaks. Bill Jones is on IPA.
So swap those two.
Yep.
I'm calling.
Over is
On Mark, he's on Hoppies.
Over is correct. Bezat's correct. Mark's correct.
Yeah,
Yep, you're good.
You're good.
Perfect.
So let's count them. We've got 1, 2, 3. So I think
So Jim, Real Fat Tires has an extra player, just because we have.
Well, and you have me, so it's compensating.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so this works out great. I think we can. We want to thank the captains for their very disciplined and very focused attention span. I think we have 4 really solid teams, and we have a few things that we want to talk about. Jamie, you want to show the mask that we have?
Jim Thomas,
Can you put one on?
produced.
All right.
I can't get it with my fucking hair.
Oh, you got me going.
Gotcha.
Oh, yeah.
That was good, yeah.
There we go.
There we go. Okay. I think you have it upside down or no?
Nope.
I did it, right?
Right there.
It's
You have it upside down.
Is it upside down?
Yeah.
You
Turn
do it.
your head.
Hope so.
Yeah, it's not your real hair. Now we know. This is it. This is my. Oh, do I have the same thing? All right.
There you go.
There we go. All right. We got master playing. Oh, the other way. I'm looking in the camera.
The other way again.
We know how it works. Anyway, these are the masks. So these are the masks. We'll be handing those out tomorrow. I'm not sure how it goes exactly. Oh, my hair. Anyway, the other thing we want to say is the concept is 8 players, 1 goalie. So it's 9v9. We're going to play probably from yard box to yard box, 18 yard box to 18 yard box. We have no refs, so we ask everybody to use common sense. Wear your masks coming on the field, and we actually play with masks. For those that have never played with a mask before, after 10 minutes, 15 minutes, you really don't realize you're wearing them anymore. It's really uncanny how quickly your body adapts. And well, for most of us, anyway. And for the rest, I would say, is there anything else that we want to mention for tomorrow?
Have a blast.
The shirt.
Oh, yeah. What the shirts? What are we doing? Shirts and skins or?
Very good.
Bring green and white.
Green, everybody brings green and white. So there's always a white team playing a green team, and then we switch it around. The concept is that we have who plays who? Ooh.
Oh, let's draw it.
Let's
Let's
draw
do that
it.
right now.
We're gonna draw who plays who. So we'll have team 1 play team 2, team 3 play team 4, and then a winner of both goes for the final, and the loser goes for third.
Oh, okay.
So,
You guys play, yeah.
So
Change one of
the
them
interesting
to-
part is that we're going to have now somebody who was kicked out of Mexico for gambling issues is going to pick the teams. It's going to be really fair. All right.
Oh, he's
Oh.
So put it,
Oh,
put it here. Put it here. Put it in here.
I'm fucking picking.
Okay. All right. So these are the two playing each other. Who are they?
If I win, you have my.
Matul plays Steph for game number 1. So that's FC IPA going against the Real Hoppies. Nice. See, game 1 on
What's the other game?
on the soccer field, on the high soccer field.
Right there.
There we go.
And, then,
Fat Tires versus Juice Freaks.
and who are the other ones that are playing?
Yeah.
Anyway,
That's
Jim plays team. That's Real Fat
Yeah.
Tires against
The brothers.
On the practice field.
on the practice field.
Oh, we got the two
No.
beer teams. Right,
Yeah.
yeah. Poppies. Who's my
Guys,
goalie?
you're talking, one person talk, please. Okay.
Yeah, can you
that
do
was
that
easy.
one?
So what is it, Simon?
So each team on one side of the field stay separate.
Yeah, when you join find your team, stay on one part of the field, and same thing for all the other teams. Find your group, stay with it, and then when we're done, we'll tell everybody once we do the switch over. And I believe at the end of the whole session, we'll do a social distancing on the field picture, and that'll be it. We've
Who
got
has the trophy?
What's that?
Who has the trophy?
I do at home.
Good.
At least my son's supposed to bring it home from a tournament, so
Full of alcohol.
fingers crossed. And
I want to just, I don't know, is Derek out there? If he is, whatever. Derek setting up the GoFundMe, kicked ass. We raised close to $4,000,
Yeah.
which is unheard of. You guys are the balls. Nice job.
Very good. With that, this has been recorded, so we'll make sure we'll load it up on YouTube or something. We'll figure it out and we'll share it with everybody if you want to look back at it. The first game is at. Thanks, Ken, for asking. First game is at 1 o'clock. So everybody, I would say, not earlier than 12:45. So give it 15 minutes. That's okay. But 1 o'clock we kick it off. All right. And then we play 40 minutes. We get some time, and then we have the fields from 1 till 3. And with that being said, Dre and Jay are signing off. We thank the captains again, and everybody have a great evening and get ready. Warm up tomorrow. All right.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Take care. Cheers. Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
And that's a wrap.